Hello, beautiful humans. I'm Jem Madrone, and tonight I want to talk about emotions, and specifically the point in the process where we feel so overwhelmed by our emotions. And it can be a whole mixture, a whole cocktail of emotions that are flowing through us, overwhelming us, and making it really difficult to understand where they're coming from and what's really going on. And it may feel like a lot of grief and sadness that's moving through us. It could be anger, it could be resentment, it could be jealousy. It's all sorts of emotions that come up during this awakening process because basically what's happened is that we've been cracked open, and so all of the things that we've been shoving deep inside start to come to the surface. We start to feel all of the things that we had fought so hard not to feel through most of our life. And we start to shift that power structure from the head back into the heart, where it originated, where the seat of our consciousness originally was, in the heart. And as we move back into the heart, we start to feel so much more. We feel all of the things we've stuffed in the heart, all of the things we've hidden away. And we're just becoming conscious of all of these feelings and becoming conscious of what it means to live in the heart. And so all of these emotions come pouring through us, often whether we feel ready for them or not, whether we can understand where they're coming from or not. And we are swept away by them. They can take over our lives for a while and make it hard for us to function, hard for us to go to work, take care of the kids, do the daily things because we have so many emotions flowing through us. And often what happens is it's not the emotions that's the problem. The emotions are pure information. The emotions are energy in motion, energy moving through us. And so if we let them move, it produces a really strong cleansing effect, a really strong clearing and detoxing effect. However, usually what happens is our mind corrupts the process of this emotional release. Our mind gets involved. Our mind catches a glimpse of where these emotions came from, or it makes up its own story. And then it just starts going on and on, telling you why you're justified to feel this way or why you're not justified to feel this way, telling you whose fault it was, and changing the story from moment to moment to keep you stuck in these emotions, keeping you there, reliving them over and over and over again. Because essentially we move into the heart, we feel these emotions, it hurts, it feels painful, it feels like nothing we felt before, so we run back to the head. We run back up into the mind where we think it's safe, and then the story starts, but we still have the feelings in the heart, so both of them are going crazy. We have this terrible pain in the heart, we have the mind telling us a million different stories at once, and then we feel crazy, we feel overwhelmed, we don't know what to believe or what to think. And so at this point we have to move back into the heart space. We have to leave the mind behind, let it do whatever it's going to do, and just feel what we're feeling. Just feel the emotions and let them run through us. And this takes a lot of practice because we have to identify when the mind is corrupting the process, when the mind is keeping us trapped and stuck. And then we have to really assert our energy to move back into the heart space and allow ourselves to feel that pain, allow it to move through us without creating the story, without creating a bunch of labels around it, and just letting it move. And this is the process of connecting the heart and the mind, of opening that channel where we're seated, we're living from the heart, but we're still connected with the mind in a healthy and powerful way, where most of our energy is in the heart and the mind is just a tool that we use once in a while. And so this process of feeling the emotions, moving from the heart into the head and then back into the heart is how we develop that muscle. It's how we identify what it means to live in the heart. And we kind of cultivate the ability to do that. And it's very, very challenging. It means we process a whole lot of emotions from our lifetime of trauma and pain. And it can be overwhelming. It really can be at times. But when we move through it, we move into a place where we feel balanced, where we feel calm, where we feel connected with ourselves, because we're no longer running from ourselves. We're no longer running from our emotions. And so if you're going through this, you're feeling this whole cocktail of emotions, move into the heart, let yourself feel it. Do things that nourish you, do things that help you. You need extra sleep. You need extra self-care during this time because you're processing so much. And if you feel stuck in this process and you need some help moving through it, then please send me a private message and we can see if the work that I do with my clients would be a good fit for you. So until then, just take care of yourself. Practice moving into that heart space and out of the head space, and just keep doing the work. So sending so much love to you all. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the Facebook group. Have a great night.